What was the Selective Service System's role in the Vietnam War draft? Imagine a time when young men faced a choice that could change their lives forever. That was the reality during the Vietnam War, when the government used the Selective Service System to decide who would serve in the military. The Selective Service System was the federal agency responsible for running the draft. Its main job was to register all eligible men, decide who would be called up, and manage the induction process into the armed forces. During the Vietnam War, about 20% of the soldiers were drafted through this system, which means nearly 1.9 million men were inducted from the late 1950s until 1973. At first, the draft worked on a local level. Local draft boards had a lot of power to decide who was eligible for deferments or exemptions. They often used a quota system to meet the number of soldiers needed. This led to perceptions that the system was unfair, especially because college students and others could get deferments. Wealthier or more privileged individuals sometimes avoided service, which caused anger and protests. In response to these complaints, the government made big changes in the late 1960s. The most notable was the 1969 draft lottery. Instead of choosing men based on age or local boards, the government randomly picked birth dates. They assigned each birth date a number, and a lottery was held on national television. This made the process seem more fair and less biased against the poor or less educated. The lottery drew a lot of attention and became a symbol of the era's controversy over the draft. Deferments for college students were still allowed, but after reforms in 1971, they were limited. The government also restructured local draft boards to better reflect the racial and ethnic makeup of communities, trying to make the system more fair. By 1973, the draft ended, and the United States moved to an all-volunteer military. Still, the Selective Service System remained in place as a backup in case of future emergencies. The draft and the Selective Service System became symbols of the 1960s. For many young men, it was a rite of passage that shaped their lives, sparked activism, and left a lasting mark on the culture of that decade. The draft lottery, with its dramatic drawing of birth dates, captured the tension between duty and resistance that defined the Vietnam War era.